Sir, may I come?
Please come.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Please take your seat. So, Romit, you are from Himachal.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And are you working anywhere?
No, sir.
No. You passed out which year?
2014.
15. So, for last 8-9 years, you are not doing anything?
Yes, sir. I have been preparing for civil services examination.
Okay.
Sir, unfortunately, I was not able to clear those exams. So this time I prepared for engineering services, and fortunately, I was able to reach up to interview stage.
Okay. Which kind of industry is there in Himachal?
Sir, predominantly it is tea industry.
Tea?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Palampur is famous for tea industry, while in other parts of Himachal Pradesh, especially Nalagarh, Barutiwala, that place is famous for chemical industry, pharmaceutical industry.
And there is also fruit processing?
Fruit processing is in the higher altitudes of Himachal Pradesh. Especially we look at places like Rodu and Shimla.
But Solan is the place where you have all the factory, no?
No, sir.
Himachal.
In Solan, fruit processing factories are not present. They are present specifically in Rodu region and Shimla region. Shimla. We are going to the upper belts. For chemical and electronic industry, we will go to Solan and all that.
There is also vaccine production somewhere?
Sir, exactly, I am not aware of the location, but more or less that is the industry location that Baddi, Barutiwala, Nalagarh.
What about Kasoli? What is there?
Sir, Kasoli is, I suppose that is a tourism center. There is no industry I am not aware of.
Acha. There is no vaccine production?
No, sir, I am not aware.
Okay. You are not aware. Okay. Who is the skill development minister?
Sir, I am not aware.
You have given choice.
Okay.
And you are prepared for civil service also. So. Okay. Central Water Engineering Service.
Yes, sir.
Which ministry controls this?
That comes under Ministry of Jal Shakti, Department of River Development, Ganga Rejuvenation.
Okay. Now, tell us in Ganga Rejuvenation, what kind of work a mechanical engineer or mechanical engineering works will be applicable?
Sir, I believe that supervision of water quality.
Okay, one is that. Anything where mechanical processing or purification takes place? Okay, right.
What are your favorite subjects?
Sir, thermodynamics, heat transfer, refrigeration.
Have you studied workshop technology sometimes?
Yes, sir.
You have studied or have you seen a lathe?
Have you seen a?
Have you seen a lathe?
Lathe machine? Yes, sir. I've seen.
Do you know what is concentricity?
Yes, sir. Having same center, a body concentricity throughout its length, even it is having same center.
Center. Okay.
Sir.
Same axis. There are two diameters A and B.
Yes, sir.
Right. I want that these should be concentric within 50 microns. How shall I put it on the drawing?
No, sir.
No idea?
No idea, sir.
Okay. Did you study engineering drawing?
Yes, sir, but it is not my strong subject. Not my strong.
With engineering drawing. Okay. Are you familiar with iron-carbon diagram?
Iron-carbon phase diagram, yes,
You are familiar.
Yes, sir.
What is the melting point of iron?
15-20 degrees Celsius. 1520.
How much should be the percentage of carbon added to iron so that the melting point is lowest possible?
Is worst?
How much carbon should we add to iron so that the melting point comes down to the maximum possible extent?
Sir, that depends. For alpha ferrite iron, 0.0218% carbon, if we add, we reach to 717 degrees Celsius. At delta ferrite, if we add 0.09% carbon, we reach to 1495 degrees Celsius.
My question is, what should be the percentage of carbon to be added to iron so that the melting point comes down to the maximum possible extent?
Sir, but that will depend on which crystal structure we are talking about. Delta iron has different.
Any iron.
Alpha ferrite iron.
So what
0.0
what should be the percentage of carbon? How much carbon we should add?
0.0218%.
0.0218.
0.021.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Alpha ferrite.
Do you know what is eutectic steel?
Yes, sir.
What is the percentage of carbon?
4.33%.
4.33%. And what is the melting point? What is the point where it?
1140 degrees Celsius.
So that is the lowest temperature.
But sir, we have beyond 2.11%, we are going into the cast iron.
Anyway, what is the firing order in an IC engine?
Sir,
You know something about IC engine?
Yes, sir.
What is the purpose of a cam shaft?
It is associated with timely opening and closing of intake and exhaust valves.
Okay. How does it work?
Sir, I cannot go into much details, but it is associated with the movement of the crankshaft. It is tied with crankshaft, and we have for valves.
It is tied with the crankshaft.
There is a mechanical linkage, and it controls the.
How it is connected to the crankshaft? Crankshaft is at the bottom. Camshaft is at the top. There are two
cam
shafts.
follower arrangement.
Huh?
Cam follower arrangement. No,
there
sir.
are no gears there between the camshaft and crankshaft.
No, sir. I have no idea, sir.
You have no idea. Okay. What is ergonomics?
It basically deals with human comfort.
So the human comfort. Why should we provide human comfort?
If we are dealing with long sitting hours, strenuous activity, so that things have to be taken care of.
Okay. What is the difference between a jig and a fixture?
Although both serves the same purpose to a particular extent for the clamping of the workpiece, providing it a position, but jig provides position for the movement of the tool also.
It provides movement of the tool.
Basically, it provides a pathway for the motion of the tool.
What is the difference between an isolated and an insulated system?
When we talk about isolated system, it can neither engage in energy interactions with the surroundings nor mass interactions with the surroundings. For an insulated system, it cannot solely engage in heat transfer with the surroundings.
Rest?
Mass transfer is possible.
And work transfer?
Possible.
Can you give me an example of a system which is insulated but the work and mass transfer is taking place?
Steam turbine.
Steam turbine. Out of the 2-stroke and 4-stroke engines, which engines have higher efficiency and why?
For efficiency, whether it is mechanical, thermal, or volumetric, 4-stroke engine will have.
Talking about the thermal efficiency.
It will a 4-stroke engine will have better as compared to 2-stroke engine.
Why? What is the reason?
Basically, in 2-stroke engine, we can say that the fuel is also making an exit along with the exhaust gases. So we are not able to extract heat energy from the fuel. It is also getting wasted.
What is the process of the exit of exhaust gas termed as?
The process is called as scavenging and exhaust blowdown. So explain.
Have you heard about ABS system used in vehicles?
Anti-lock braking system, but not much idea.
Not much idea. Okay. Draw a pressure specific volume diagram and show the saturated liquid and saturated vapor curve and tell me which one is steeper. I'll repeat the question.
Take the parameter.
Take it on your lap. Pressure specific volume diagram. Pressure specific volume diagram. Saturated liquid and saturated vapor curve and tell me which one is steeper and why.
Saturated liquid and vapor. Saturated liquid will be steeper.
What is the reason?
In order to bring slight change in volume when the phase is in saturated liquid, we have to apply large pressure as compared to when we are talking about gas.
How you will represent a triple point? How you will represent a triple point on the TS diagram?
Sir, triple point is represented as a triple line on a TS diagram.
Triple line on a TS
On
diagram.
a PT diagram, we can represent as point.
On how many diagrams the triple point exists as a point?
One
One time.
PT diagram.
Fine.
Romit, why you have prepared only from the thermal part subject?
No, sir, I have prepared all subjects, but these are more favorite as compared to the other.
So your thermal part is more favorite.
Because this is the first subject we study in mechanical engineering, and it goes on the all the 4 years. So we keep on glancing through that subject and becomes favorite.
So you must have read the third strength of material in the third semester also.
Yes, sir. So that is also favorite
So
subject.
why
But
you didn't make that subject favorite?
no, sir, I'm telling all subjects are favorite, but these are better subjects.
Okay, suppose a fluid is flowing. Obviously, it is because of some force. And if you find the divergence of that force, then what it will...
If we find divergence,
divergence of that force. If a fluid is flowing, let's say, suppose with the force of F, how I can find whether this fluid is incompressible or compressible?
Sir, we have to use continuity equation. Variation of density.
Okay, what is laminar flow?
When the fluid flows in well-defined planes and there is no transversal velocity, and no transversal velocity component associated with the flowing fluid.
And turbulent flow?
Yes, there is, but velocity component, of course, in the direction of fluid flow, plus in the direction perpendicular to the direction of fluid flow.
Okay, suppose I want to draw a Mohr circle, but where I am going to draw the Mohr circle, suppose this, see here, look here first. I want to draw a Mohr circle inside this glass of water. Now draw the Mohr circle inside the glass of water. At any point.
It will be a point, sir.
Where?
Because positive x-axis.
Positive.
Because fluid is in a state of rest, so Pascal law is valid. Everywhere the pressure remains constant.
What is Hooke's law?
Within the proportional limit, stress is directly proportional to strain.
And the proportionality constant is?
Young's modulus of elasticity.
What is bulk modulus?
It is basically the ratio of pressure is to volumetric strain.
What is Young's modulus then?
Stress is to strain ratio.
And modulus of rigidity?
That is shear stress is to shear strain.
Okay. What is Poisson's ratio?
That is the ratio of lateral strain to the longitudinal strain. We generally add the minus sign along with the Poisson's ratio because one of them is going to be negative, one of the strain is going to be negative. So the overall Poisson's ratio value comes out to be positive.
Okay. Draw a simply supported beam of length of span L. Now, how the loading diagram will be of sine 3 pi x divided by L. Sine 3 pi x divided by L. You must have read about point load, distributed load. What kind of load is this?
This is
Draw the load diagram just only.
uniformly varying load, and
Okay. Okay. ठीक है.
Okay. Okay, Romit, I think we'll close your interview. We'll call you for the feedback. Okay.
okay, sir.
After this.
So do I need to take this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
take
take it. No problem.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, please sit down. Now, Romit, two things. Your posture, you see, एक तो ये है ये जो ऐसे करके ऐसे जो बैठते हो ना, that's not done. हाँ. Okay.
Okay.
Remember, on any question, because you have a tendency to stick your neck or frown and be intent. Okay, ये सब posture अच्छे नहीं है. This shows that you are serious or concerned, but it should not come in your posture. Okay. तो इसको थोड़ा सा आप conscious रहिएगा. Number one. Number two, I can understand कि ये जो explanation आ रहा है because your anxiety or anxious of that 8-year gap in
Yes,
your
sir,
career,
exactly.
that is quite prevailing on your mind.
Yes, sir.
But don't allow this to prevail. The second thing is that अभी तो आपका 2 ही दिन का है, लेकिन एक एरिया को ही आपने जो किया है तो that's very good. At least that area you are comfortable. But you should also be generally knowing. So past questions जो interview guide के हैं, guidance में mechanical के, उसको थोड़ा brush up करे जाइए. Okay. Because at least you should have some idea. You can, if it deeper questions are asked, then you can say, "So I'm more comfortable in the other area, but I have some idea." Because you see, what they will see is that having failed your civil service attempt, now you are trying to come to engineering service, which you have almost forgotten, or perhaps you have only kept the forte. So there they will try to poke you from different corner. Okay, right? Then on current affairs you should know.
Yes, sir.
So basically all these service, naval, where is...
Sir, yeah, I've studied. I've studied about this, prepared my draft and the services.
No, I'm not asking that. I'm asking that where are they manufactured?
Okay.
What kind of because you are mechanical engineer, so you should know what the kind of work that entails there in these services. Okay. Like I asked you about Namami Gange, what kind? So you could not say about STPs, you could not say about the water treatment plants and all those kind of methods and mechanism, right? So you should see from those point of view, okay, application point of view. So brush it up. You're quite good. We are giving you 125, but we hope that you make it. Okay. You improve upon this and you make it. Okay.
Generally good.
Sir, one thing I want to ask, in the interview, there will be only technical questions, or current affair questions will also
You
be?
see, in the engineering service, there is general tendency of asking only technical question, mostly technical question. But the chairman would ask you, like, say, Himachal, where are the industrial area, what kind of incentive is there, what all those kind of things. Or you can say, okay, make in India, what is happening, what is the progress. Okay. So after all, you should have some idea about manufacturing. What is GDP, good manufacturing practice, etc.
What was your optional in civil services?
Mechanical.
Mechanical was the option.
Then they
See,
expect
you
question.
have day after tomorrow your interview.
Yes, sir.
I think overall you will do good in the interview. If
Okay,
you
thank
have
you, sir.
Yeah, you just
had
brush up.
decent marks in the written, so you do good in the interview.
वन सजेशन कि आप ब्लेजर आके अंदर खोले हैं इसका बटन या तो बाहर से खोल
बाहर वहीं से खोल के आओ.
या तो बंद ही रखिएगा, आप अंदर आके नहीं खोलेंगे.
No, it's good to keep open from
बैठने के लिए कंफर्टेबल होता है ना.
Okay.
ठीक है.
ध्यान रखिएगा इस बात का.
खाली पोस्चर ध्यान रखना. You have a tendency to और दूसरा क्लास्प हैंड मत करना.
रिमेनिंग टेक्निकल पार्ट के आंसर आपने ठीक दिए हैं.
Mostly technical you can expect, but the chairman will always ask the.
They will always
general
ask you general question.
Okay.
They will try to make you comfortable. After all of this, that's why Himachal is your comfort area.
Okay. And sir,
All the best.
One thing more. Is there reason to be nervous about this?
Why should you be nervous? You have seen enough in life.
Be
strong.
Repeated failures. So
Repeated failure.
it will
No,
not
the
matter.
question is repeated failures is also the stepping stone for success. No. Okay. If you become weak now, then you have your remaining chance is over. So I mean that is also a stepping stone for success. Okay. So you should not have any. They can ask you why you did like this. We don't understand. They can give you like that. Don't get nervous on that. I have taken a pathway. I have chosen my pathway, and that's okay. Right? Take care. All the best. There is a slight mistake in your thing. You have written your father's income 93,000 per annum.
Per annum.
You see that also shows that you miss the detail. Okay, mother also. It was per month.
Okay. Yes, sir.
No?
It is per month.
Per month.
Yes, it is per month.
So you should have done it correctly.
No, anyway, I mean, you see, this also reflects that
Seriousness.
you are quite anxious, and also you miss out on details. Okay. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Okay, sir.